Welcome to another reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to Spookify. This is part 2. If you haven't watched part 1 is down in the description. Go watch that and come back to this one. The video is called Scary Ghost Videos V4. So enough said, let's get started. The Phantom.
The following scary video was captured back in 2010. The footage is taken from a security camera at Overlook Hotel, which is located in Plainview, Wisconsin. The incident happened late at night. The hotel receptionist working the night shift at the hotel had received complaints of strange noises coming from one of the rooms. When they went to investigate, one of the surveillance cameras captured this terrifying event.
This should look straight off of Paranormal Activity with the whole green tint on the security camera. I feel like I've seen this one. Doesn't a ghost come out? Yeah. But I mean, this is obviously fake, right? Like, that's too good to be true. Could be wrong though. I've never seen a ghost, so.
The receptionist can be seen walking into the room. Soon after, a transparent figure of a woman can be seen walking out of the room before disappearing out of view. A couple of seconds later, the receptionist walks out, clearly confused, and by the looks of it, he seems a little shocked. Unfortunately, there is no information regarding the clip, and we can only speculate what the receptionist could have seen inside the room. Clearly, he was left in some state of bafflement or shock. But what do you think of this one?
Interesting. All right, Queen Mary. Wow.
This next one was posted to Reddit.
We've seen like a handful of these, I think.
He was visiting the Queen Mary ocean liner, which is rumored to be very haunted. Queen Mary has been permanently docked and is now acting as a hotel. The Reddit user visited Queen Mary as he wanted to see if the rumors of it being haunted were true or not. During his exploration, he took a lot of photos and made sure that no other persons would be included in the frame. In a specific photo, he captures something truly bone-chilling. A figure can be seen standing in the hallway.
Oh shit.
Comes off as a woman wearing some kind of white dress. And we can also see something that looks like dark long hair. One of the ghosts that is supposedly haunting this ship is a lady in white, which has been seen on several locations in the first class lounge and near a specific piano. Could the picture in question be of her ghost? Or is there another explanation for this one?
That was very interesting. I like that one.
Our next scary video was captured by a waterfall somewhere in Asia. In this short clip, some mysterious humanoid creature can be seen in the background when a girl films herself and her brother near the waterfall. Have a look.
Okay. What the hell is that?
Is this an encounter with something supernatural?
It's so hard to like tell what it is. Obviously, if you look
this
closely,
next scary video comes
I'm
from
kind of,
one
you know,
of the better
far
paranormal
away.
investigator channels out here on YouTube. Ghost Tech Paranormal is out aiding a family that is being haunted by some spirit that supposedly lived in the area long ago. The family is unaware if the spirit has dark intentions and is unsure what they should do. In the beginning of the video, the mom tells a little about her experiences with the paranormal within their house.
You gave us a call because you need
This is our
help,
second time
so
seeing them.
Can you tell us what's been happening?
Basically, since we've moved into this house, a few very subtle things have been happening. I mean, as far back as 7-8 years ago, it kind of began. One day James just ran up to me and said, Mummy, I've just seen something on the carpet. So of course I said to him, oh, it's nothing. And he drew me a picture of what he'd seen, and it was very strange. And he said, and it made a click noise. So at the time I thought, well, maybe it's just a little boy just in his imagination. Mm-hmm. And then other things started to happen. We would hear knocks, and Chloe was mentioning to me that she had seen some things, and still I dismissed it. And in the past year or so, I've had touches. I can be sitting here on the sofa watching TV and suddenly one side of me will go cold. And I'll get all goosebumps and like a static feeling on my arm. And one night a little hand touched me.
Was it right that you mentioned about you'd be sitting in the chair and the chair would be pulled back?
Yep, absolutely. I can be sitting at my desk working on the computer, and this has only been in the last couple of months or so. Someone will pull my chair, and it will just slide backwards. And of course, nobody will be in the room. The children will be upstairs, and yeah, that's kind of the biggest thing, I suppose. Oh, and also we had a cereal bowl on the kitchen side, and all the people in the house were in a different room. Both cats were outside, and we heard the cereal bowl spin, just span on its own.
Shortly after this, Ghost Like Paranormal walks around the house, getting a more detailed description of where the paranormal activity occurs so they get a better understanding of where to put their equipment. During this time, they seem to capture a strange voice, which they didn't hear themselves at the time.
Have you seen my map?
Star
Welcome to the dark side. Nah.
The fuck?
Have you seen my map?
Star
Welcome to the dark side. Nah.
Before we continue the video, more than 80% of you are not subscribed. If you don't want 5 years of bad luck, make sure you subscribe and stay woke.
No
After
way,
doing a
right?
proper exploration of the house and also getting some stories from the children, they start
That's
off
way
the
too
paranormal
clear.
investigation as soon as it passes midnight.
Static Cam 1 is where James saw a girl with black eyes peer at him from behind the wash bin. We have also placed a teddy bear as a trigger object. Static Cam 2 is at the bottom of the stairs. We have a REM pod and motion detector lights covering the staircase. Static Cam 3 is on the ground floor, covering the hallway.
Alright, so they have this whole
Static Cam
place
4
covered up
is on the ground floor living room.
with cameras.
I
So
think
they
one
have
of the
to capture
questions
something.
that the family would like to know is if you're going to harm them at all. So please speak into this little red light. It will record your voice and then we can play it back and hear what you have to say. So please come and speak to us.
Nothing so far.
Down here in this living room, I see a lot of lights moving. Can you show yourself as a light, please?
The fuck was that?
I think I hear a voice, and it is captured on my digital recorder. A voice asking, "What's your name?" Here is the audio with enhancements.
I mean, I heard it. I didn't hear it say that. I just heard the fucking, you know.
After the team communicated with the spirit, they seem to have picked up on some EVP. Later on, Mark, one of the investigators, decided to go into one of the bedrooms all alone to try to get the spirit to communicate even more.
There's been one strange report in here, and that was that Becky heard a male voice one night saying hello to her. So I'd like to ask for the gentleman who said hello to Becky that night. Could you please tell me your name?
Don't tell me the bed's gonna rock.
Why have you come back to the house to visit Becky and her family? Did you live round here maybe before this estate was built? Were you a farmer? Are you any relation to the children that have been heard here and the lady that's been seen on the landing coming into this room? Are you any relation to them? If the little girl's in the hallway, don't be scared. Becky's children have said it's okay for you to talk to us, and they will be back. They've just gone out for the evening and left us here to see if we can put... Shit, Jeff! Jeff!
Hold on.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I can't move.
You alright?
No.
What?
What's up?
I think I've just seen the little girl by the door. Oh, f***ing hell. Sorry for swearing. Oh, I've just seen this door here, look, Jeff. I've just seen the apparition of a little girl stood by that door a little bit further in than where you are. Here. She was about that tall. And she came into the door. I noticed her, and it darted back out that way.
So Mark's seen
Interesting.
a little girl upstairs peering him round the door as he's laying on the bed. But unfortunately, we haven't got a camera facing that area.
The investigation takes a
odds?
terrifying turn once Mark seems to have spotted some kind of apparition of a little girl. Even if that is scary, Mark also seems to be unable to move properly for a few seconds after the incident. Unfortunately, the team didn't have a camera pointed in the direction of where the apparition was visible. But this was not the only paranormal experience that night.
Were you from Bower Hall, the big mansion that once stood here? Wow.
That was pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie.
Were you from Bower Hall, the big mansion that once stood here? Wow. I didn't get a response when I was speaking to you earlier regarding if the family's okay to stay here. They really need to know that they're okay and they don't need to be scared to live here in the house with you. Can you please light up the lights so we can let them know they are okay to stay here?
That's tough. The lights didn't turn on.
I receive an EVP of a man's voice on my digital recorder saying, yes, it is okay for Becky and her children to stay in the house.
I wouldn't believe in that.
So we can let them know they are okay to stay here.
You can barely hear that.
So we can let them know they are okay to stay here.
So is this house really haunted like the family claims it to be? You tell me.
I don't know. Because what are the odds that they don't have a camera where that guy saw
A boy
something?
is recording
You know?
himself singing along to a song played on his phone. He is laying down in his bed, and shortly into the video, something terrifying can be seen behind his drawer.
I feel like this video is all over the internet. Everywhere. Every single platform you can think of, this video is there. Still don't know how they did it, but number two.
Recently, there have been quite a lot of UFO clips surfacing on the internet. This one
And
is
by
no
what I mean
different.
by that,
Showcases a really fast
I
object
mean like faking
going
it.
past a commercial plane.
If
Have
it
a
is
look.
fake.
The object is almost impossible to notice at normal speed.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
Once slowed
fucking.
down, one can
I missed
see
it the
some
first
sort of
time.
object passing the commercial plane at supersonic speed. It's important to keep in mind that commercial planes usually cruise at a speed of 800 kilometers per hour or 500 miles per hour, and even the fastest military jets would not be passing a commercial plane this fast. So could this be a UFO caught on camera? You decide.
I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest. Alright, number one, garage apparition. Damn, if this is the one I think it
Our
is.
next scary video was taken from a CCTV camera somewhere in Mexico. The camera is stationed
Wait.
inside a garage, and the footage was taken when a motion sensor was triggered. Have a look.
Yes, it's not the same one. This is a complete different one, and that was quick.
A strange apparition-like figure can be seen moving along with the car before it just vanishes without a trace. People in the comments speculate the apparition-like figure to be caused by the reflection of the passing car, But looking at the video, we can see that the figure
I don't
is
think
visible
so.
even after a car has passed, and the car's reflection doesn't really explain how the figure bends into the garage. But is there a reasonable explanation to this video, or could it be a ghost?
Maybe it's a car that's going to the left of the car that's caused a reflection. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna go too much in depth with it. But anyways, apart from that, that does conclude part 2 and the whole series of Spookify Scary Ghost Videos V4. If you guys did enjoy, you guys already know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. God bless you all. And I'm gonna say the same thing I said in the last part. I do apologize for the lack of reaction. Even though I don't really react too crazy to some of these videos, I haven't been really, you know, getting much good sleep. So apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.